I thought since this will go live in February, I would put on all my red and my red earrings. And I thought, we've been playing around with different backgrounds. We still have our Christmas tree up, but that didn't seem right for February. So I thought, well, we'll use the Zoom background and put up hearts. And then I looked at pictures and went, that would look really stupid. So what's the next romantic thing? A castle. So this is actually the interior of Smailholm Castle. And so last night for the Wordsmiths and Wolfhound podcast, whatever you want to call it, that Chris and I did last night, we talked about a book called In the Keep of Time that's set in Smailholm Castle. And it was a place where back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, couples would go all the way up the stairs. It was completely empty inside at the time, like no floors, but they would climb up these stairs to the roof, 4 stories up, and they would sit on the roof. And that's where couples would court in Scotland, in Kelso, Scotland in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So I thought that was really appropriate for a Valentine's episode.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before I moved back to the US in 14, I lived for a very long time in Germany. And the last town I lived in was in Rheinland-Pfalz, in that little western bit of Germany that pokes up against the Netherlands and Belgium and France and Luxembourg. And we lived right across a small river from a 10th century castle. The oldest bit was 10th century.
Cool.
And this kind of reminds me of the interior. Of course, stone castles look like stone castles, but